kasemu me no so nia waye ebasa video bia ye de beto time mu bia ebe ba phone so direct ama wetimi ahwe programs
about B0MB TV. Message won't subscribe to your channel. Now be me a subscribe up to now. Now was subscribe Amaye. Some few weeks ago, Ghana be buja. Efa yepa yenu be ma ye papa Freedom Jacob. The dian kasa esha dakem nana kwame be diakon. Aha ono no ho asemi na me de ebesomo anopai. Or the billboard akakraka Ghana bebia na sisi ato ne din said the third force na ye hwehwe nipa kora na owo saa anase ota saa billboard ye chi nche bia no nankasa de atu nanum tuo se ono na ye the face behind the third force na no na media house ye se wonim se asem foforo ba obi a chesi ye interviews na ade sister stations bebre a friend for interviews. Na interview first one all granted wo I think Metro TV Metro TV ho no na omo bisa no say nana kwame bediakon adwuma ben na wo ye usika bebrebe no nya no wo hemfa usika bebrebe no nya wo hemfa na no na o kire mu say ono at the age of 21 no be billionaire. Now say 21 years Ghana ha 21 na afina say wo sha brabase o na no kwa bra obebre no nyankopon amamu a nye easy mawo na wo de nyankopon aya adum 21 years na wakopie mu aburuchire na ukita 1 million pounds ese obi kita 1 million pounds in 2021 na onya ne sika 1 million pounds ese adwuma be na wo ya odin ese sika no say now he is into scraps scrap business na no ye na odin asa 1 million pounds no we ye no odi sika no ba Ghana odi $20,000 e ba Ghana e be invest into other businesses eho na nisika no started ewo sa na other media station and sister station a friend for another interview another TV station a friend for another interview and almost bisa na say omo yete say na omonte other interview now I say usika bebrebe we hina no wunya wo hemfa because as young man wunye basika wo no enafom nti usika no wunya wo hemfa I don't know ko bie nanum a ono so say sika wonya hina no wonya fi poultry farm say no na Ghana for ebuafu wo ho ana say omo nte ase because what grant first interview we say sika wonya hina wonya fi scraps afre de we say poultry farm another interview mbisa about say poultry farm na che say ensem na okeka no ensi so me nkasa bebe ono ananum sanya say enkoye te say na me na me ka asem bia anim je enko ne enkotie ye nua be ma ye papa a opese obeye omampanyin no Ghana ha eno nti wode the third force aba ama nkofo bebre eho akoba asem no ye enkotie onankase nanum sem ekwan yode fa so enya ne sika wo ne first interview ansa na ye yakọ second interview na wankase wahu se asem oka no esisi so ana se ensisi so ye enkohwemra
capital from.
My first capital was from the 2 houses I built on one land. Now, I bought the land. Before I would go into real estate, I rented a nightclub. And then in 3 weeks, people had come from London. This was the beginning of 2002. That's when I was introducing lifestyle in Ghana. At that time, there was nothing like the year of return. I started this in 2002. The club was called Temptations. And I invited people from Holland, London, and America. And that's because I didn't want to stay in Ghana alone. I had just come from London. And the place that I rented, my capital at that time was 20,000. My main capital that I had made in London from telecommunication and scraps, I had invested in Hawaii. It was £1 million. And the money I brought to Ghana is what I did the club with. But when I did the club, I made $75,000. And that $75,000 is what I used.
Oh, so you brought money from London?
20,000.
$20,000?
Pounds. And that's what I invested in renting the space and doing a nightclub, inviting people, you know.
£20,000?
Yes.
In 2002?
2002.
Well, I thought you were supposed to be...
I came in 2001, but 2002 is when I did it.
But you're supposed to be in school, because I know you went to Accra, you went to Apam, and then you went to UK, you went to study in the
but
UK.
why would I be in school when I came
So
from
you were working in the UK?
I was working for myself.
So the first £20,000 you made, you brought it to Ghana?
It's not the first £20,000 I made. The first money I made in England altogether was $1 million.
How old were you?
I was 21.
You were 21?
Yes.
You made £1 million?
Yes.
In London? Working for which company?
I was working for myself. My company was GT, Global Telecommunications and Utilities,
Wow.
and I was selling scraps. So it's not
You were
like
working for yourself?
Yes.
In London?
Yes.
And you made $1 million?
Yes,
I had 21.
Yes, I had my own office in Walthamstow.
Wow.
And I had 2 employees. So I've been responsible for people for a long time.
$1 million?
Yeah, pounds.
Million pounds?
Pounds.
In 2001?
Yes.
That's incredible.
Well, people should really follow my track record because, you know, I started investment at a very young age. And what happens when you invest in things? The money goes away, so you feel like you're broke again. It makes you more hungry, you know, to work harder.
But why real estate? Because we know your brother is in petroleum. Why real estate?
I chanced it. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
As a businessman, yes, of course, you're determined. You've always been ambitious. What was your first business and how did it go?
It was a poultry farm. I was very young. I bought a hen and a cock and started laying eggs because I wanted eggs, and they became chickens and they became a poultry farm.
And then?
And my mom sold the chickens and eggs to pay my fees and to help me and my other brother to live. So, you know, and I did it not thinking of the business. I think it's more to do with the passion behind what we do in life. I'm very passionate about what I do. And I would advise every young person out there that, you know, passion, it's basically the happiness and the foundation of everything that we want to do in life.
How did you get here as a businessman?
And some of it.
Now, so we are dying two pair. Obo number 1 and Obo Clăshes.
Yes, but who be Sam say a company,
company.
It's a group, but the company that's a development company in Wonder World.
Oh, Wonder World.
Wonder World is a developer.
Developers. In the company being the Sidino
construction company.
And your friend is saying,
and it's your friend in New Africa. Never who be some normal part. As he said, who say, Upaso Suya, maybe, say, Upaso Suya business, and I say, Upaso who
only Ghana Mabunu Casa. Meaning, or people taking inspiration from your story.
Oh, say no, dear, I didn't so Omupesa Omutia Manuasem, no Muhu and no Mama.
Absolutely.
About Oko, no internet in this one. Yeah,
you'll be no access to internet. You know the digital divide in our country.
Yeah. Now, me free say emrena bi e wo no say ye ka say ye dey ka business for her ya ba say ye ba be kire message the Corinthia mpese me ye president at the Corinthia convention at the Corinthia ebia adentina ye say ye deport we ye say ano ne asama.
No, all those issues, no.
This is what I've experienced in the past 6 days.
Okay.
He decided say me ye media tour.
Okay.
Inti media na me yima kuma mu say
only amount for bekasa
radio ni TV platforms na me ni obi akasa.
Yes.
Na mo bi wo ha me share ne da maintenance bi that na wo nya ho say oba be interview me. Na the way I si ye mre wo interview ni so na me fi say bia disrespectful kakra. Me nya nka wo mani but me ka wo ha. Say obi sa ne question kra obi sa question a on ma one say we no the for no the for nti maybe na me come to say now we interview and I say asuma. Ti me fi say bia me so me ka kire what I say anye bia no na bia onso one mama ndwene say wo ye onkofo ni bi asuma wo what I say aha nti eno ana me ka wo hwa America eno ma bebre wo ha ya ban any private sector
say eno na ban we here with 1D 1F na
1D no and 1F na so dey
one district one factory
wo proof no ho omo sisi why are there
na wo hu bi
maybe so
na ekunfi juice factory no hu
ekunfi there
ekunfi juice factory
another now come about and say you one factory obi
1D 1F
na asem debi o ka 1D 1F say ekunfi see how kind of makai say obi the card ni ma da yeah
so 1D 1F na buy so on the private sector na
oh debi but ade how kind no just say one ka private sector no kra mbemo o ka ekunfi dem for one factory one district now
I've seen artworks say because o say Unya offers £1 million now 21 years and Osha commentary around it seems a man for any narrative no any. Are you worried and would you want to throw more light on that story?
I'm not worried. Me feel say nipa bisa wasem now answer.
Yeah.
Ebia you can choose not to tell people.
Yeah.
But it to the bin so no correct can there o ka kire nipa. Now if we say ebia e bit me bi o madwuma man I say bit me inspire o. But you will kura yetimu no. So be cry I am sure social media ebi muka say na me nya me sika we na me free hin ne baaye
but legitimate questions to ask
but be free say enka yitimi titi yema say omu baby say e kwan ben e na wo fa so timi be ye nea waye chen say ehimfa na unya ne free ye better because that is judgmental. One is judgmental and one is trying to justify the means, and I'm not here to judge anybody.
So oka say now we adwuma wa wo ho e na unya $1 million in a country like the United Kingdom. That doesn't sound believable, and it's not amount for a question.
And it doesn't sound believable. Ye ka say ya no Accra wadi 18 e wo hosesia wonya 4 million obonyo obia na niti
yeah but wona wonyo
me monyo na me business no entre say enye niti penso no nyom me get telecommunications na me turn that dear scraps
telecommunications here then what is
telecommunications it's you know what telecommunications
yeah now we are then in telecommunications
I've told you already
now only like an MTN light company or what
no it is not MTN at that time na na internet ni normal ebebaso
okay
nti ye na what platform na bills the utility platform omoje bills so nti nkrofo that time na Google ni ade kra embai only pakro to me company that time India ni and then he's also worth hundreds of millions. What you
the company was called what?
GTU.
Yes.
But me just say
okay, the platform na mobile day.
It was platform that
they generated bills, they my customers. Is that the case?
No.
Okay.
I think say you're trying to
no, me say so we can this I just want to clarify.
But I think say when I come to sit down with all the radio presenters, their interest is to ask me 100 questions about money.
I'm not misconstrue what you might have said somewhere. I'm only giving you the opportunity to clarify.
Fine. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. Yeah. But I think that giving you the clause of something in a contract, the very platform and what it does, and that, I didn't come here to say all of that. I really came here because we're talking about...
It is okay, say, na oton scraps, for example. Will it be wrong for me to ask, say, scraps being because Ghana you can scraps young guys been in a momo picking
but if you I can break it down a
very
bit.
Well.
Yeah.
Very
so it went from the scraps to collecting pile of scraps, then give it to the steel yards.
Okay.
The steel yards are the ones that buy steel. And CC Krano, Usha companies like B5.
Yeah, B5.
Almost scraps.
Sure.
Almost scraps are almost iron rods. And the iron rods, in a week, maybe $1 to $2 million, and I say $1.5 million for Ghana. Or take us in the free money, baby, and a profit bit me $800,000. You wouldn't need to chrome her. Oh, 1 million now. What problem say me D21 and Benjano had 3 weeks. And I know I'm a person with money say Ghana and some be sebimuno. Medium if you say be a bimu ha, I am Wayaka crab in a womb. And Amoah Casabro so say instead some back at him say, hey, now why you be say dear, now then a template so yinti me and so say Ebianca, Ghana phone crab in Subeti Mienya. Sa a regime.
Templates now me person me hono. For example, in the UK, now one I walk around scraps now our workers.
Oh, I had a team that I worked with. What I say now say idea obieti me enye sika say adwuma me ye na etuamia. They hold on to the work, massa.
Yeah.
And tibia na me D40 something now. My business still a air cost because me sha asi ache. Obi sorry I say no nya ne sika we. Massa. Me sha asi say me bre ache. Me di me kwanso. Manam me kwanso. Me nya sika nso enye se bia me tibroni krom na me de to talk as da ho na me twitwa pictures. Me be try ya na me de ye me business. Na business nso a me ye wa ha no nso. Enye se me kukuru sika no na me de ko obi. Eno na me di
spend this kind of
invest wa ha. Nti se no mo mpe we dia na he na mo pe.
Den pa na fo.
Minim se bia asofo no mo pe o. Se bia D4 no mo pe o. Me
That's what the proponents say, to protect your values as a country. Ibima terminal anti-gay bill. Because you are religious, said you'll be religious. So what's your position on that bill?
Well, many are buying him to say, and I mean him how or more I should be on any reasons almost.
We put a private members bill, MPs be now.
But me share the name at the court potia on person more.
Okay.
But me free say your cassette yet, you are saying, near way yet. be possible way near way your baby I say possible. There are armed robbers baby they are getting away. There are prostitutes standing on the roadside they are getting away.
But those are all illegal and they are in our laws already.
And I make us say they are getting away and Nadia Masha I don't know say oh media me bosses I know when you know me baby pe be to cancel it. I think say a chrono near shall see senior year and no be shall see ho no. What I say no be emfatabino.
But as a Christian, no, you should have a position on gayism, lesbianism, and saniomano. No,
dear Trevor or Christianity, some Yamenes through Yamen. And Trevor or Christianism said, Minko Pam Ashawo, and I say Minko Pamuya, and Minko, and Tremesa.
Yeah, but you cannot build a country without moral values.
I'm just trying to tell you something that I saw na make or any Yamesumana Mesumuno. Yan some me semen judging. I am Tremsemen judging it. There be yet Tremse Minsum Yame, Minsru Yame, Naminsu Yansa, Mimpenyansa, and Adia Emfatano, Mamma Mene.
And for you don't support an anti-gay bill.
I am not.
Or a law against gayism.
I am trying to tell you, say, I don't have an answer for your question. Ebia, Asemna will be Sameno. And Nadia,
because they hear Ghana for baby, and because all person Ghana for baby not Tomano, they would want to know your position on such matters.
Over to Untu, and there was him. And yes, I said, I'm about the catcher over her, and as answer me the mouth, and I'm what to Mammy. Debbie, over to Cromotino, Aodia. Yeah. So, over so be my 200 is now the Cotua, Odia Facotu. So, person one so future and tick now, person two because we free say Abia, I do any pay the number and as an division or the number. One benefit to crowd, Babbit's my benefit. I took to my idea. Me Babeka say me Baba ye be to impress you, so to mama. I'm not a politician. I'm not used to encrophona or me politics in that way. No, what I say, a quana minimum soon, and one am namso. Na sa quano and feli me. What I say, and one at the mabe druha, and I'm a titi and no mabe brain. So me pesa Ghana for to say, and yes, I meant to say nipa come home, but en hame because nipa ni bi wa almost minim say, umudi here, umudi yaw. Intiana me de my drain makuma ato omu situation ho na me hu se ebia enye ono kra ne fort na amane ye ne oye no ebia o china bi no se normal nte sa ebia enye sa na nkote nti menye obi a me fa enoma personal debi
ebia me na masonye nti
what will YouTube ho na wo o sa chede okoko obi na mo video na so na sa chede okoko fa won se mi aso umi aso ye aha o ma